Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to my channel, Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for the entire month of September, the long readings for my Tauruses. Hello, my Tauruses. How are you? Well, this is the longer reading, so I use 3 decks of cards. I use my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards, gives me the main message. Then my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards fills in those gaps, and then we finish asking for advice from my Osha Zen Tarot cards. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused each deck with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Now, in the last couple of months at this time, I would insert a little snippet about what the energies and the dates and the moon and such like that for September. Had a little technical difficulties with my first reading when I was trying to do that, so I redid that September video as its own video. So please take a look because there's a lot of interesting stuff. I do refer to some of it in my readings. Don't know if that's going to be referred for you, but it might. Okay, so we have a couple of cards. Let's put those here, and here. Okay, actually all 3 cards are reversed. So strong message for you. Let's see what they say about what's going to happen. Now, first card is the 2 of water. Okay, water, of course, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, emotional energy, fluid energy. This is very relationship energy. This is, again, you've been entering this really cool phase, and I do feel that this September will be a really good month for you. Please watch that September video because on August 30th, new stuff. This is really a strong new moon. But this is about, this is really very strong relationship energy. Relationships, of course, can be your job, career, your work. It can be personal, intimate, and it can be family too, okay? But this is really strong, coming together, relationships. Now, this is a relationship that continues to grow closer. Forgiveness, the positive resolution of a conflict. The conflict, if you are in a conflict about something, yes, I do feel that it will work its way through. I feel, though, that this is, I don't know, this is almost as if, and again, I'm not saying that this is, it's the conflict is between which relationship to go with, okay? I really feel like there's 2 opportunities there now, so it could be work. We're going to go with work because if it's the others, but I feel like there's 2 opportunities, and you are going to be put in the place where you have to choose one, okay? So let's see what that's all about. Next card. Oh my goodness. So here we have Archangel Metatron, and we have the Dreamer, and this is all about you might not necessarily have all the information you need to make the best decision. And sometimes it's not necessarily what you know. It could be what you feel, because my Tauruses, you are extremely psychic. We talk about this. You are extremely psychic, so, make sure you can keep that connection going, okay? Higher power, guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe, your divine, whoever it is. Because, there are times that something looks really good on paper, but it's not healthy for you, okay? The job that I left, it looked good on paper, and then, it wasn't necessarily healthy for me. I mean, it paid really well. It was, like I said, it was good on paper. So you really need to make sure you watch for that, because these opportunities, this is all about opportunities for you, all about your opportunities. So part of it is, and again, it could be about you following your passion too. So, I have some of my Tauruses that it's like, this is my passion, but I know this is where I should be going. And yet where I should be going isn't necessarily what my passion is. So please, be true to yourself. Be true to yourself. Now, the Dreamer, Archangel energy, a leap of faith, follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. Please, 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 please. Now, I'm not just trying to, I'd like to get views on that September, but some of this stuff, I think some of the September video will apply to this, okay? And it was, I think it was 11 minutes, 11 seconds. So there for my 1111s. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, last card, the 5 of air. And this is what we were just talking about. Air energy is your mind, your thoughts, your Wi-Fi. It is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And Libra, these are the ones that they're thinking things out. Gemini has the 2 twins going, oh, you should, no, you shouldn't, oh, you should, no, you shouldn't. Libra is saying, let's balance this out. Let's balance this out. Now, Aquarius is the water bearer, but so the same thing is like, how much do we give? How much don't we give? But this is about thoughts, and this 5s are about changes also. So this is an unwise choice. Learn what you can from the situation. Review everyone's motives. Again, it kind of looks at, this is that part where it says it looked good on paper. Now, if it looked good on paper, it doesn't necessarily mean it was an unwise choice. But if it keeps you from doing what was in your heart or your passion, then maybe it was. But if it pays the bills, and by paying the bills, you're able to do then what you love and your passion, then maybe it's not an unwise choice, okay? But it's, again, my Taurus, is your mind is going to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth about this. Now, and then you know what? I'm feeling like, but then too, you might have these 2, but then a 3rd opportunity comes around. Ooh, okay, I can't even go down there with you because that's like, yeah, I felt like a 3rd opportunity right at the end. And then you're back and you're going, okay, is this right? Maybe this 3rd opportunity came to me because this first opportunity, or, that one of these others wasn't the right decision. Keep your connection strong. Ask your guardian angels, higher power, voice of the universe, your divine, whoever. Ask, okay? Put it out there. Now let's go ahead and cut. One card did pop out. I don't know what it is. It is face down. The other 2 we have chosen. So let's see what we have here. First card. Oh, don't you hate this? Don't you hate this? The shadow. This is, this is the moon card, and this is where things aren't revealed. You're not, you don't necessarily have the information to make your decisions on. It's part of it is trusting that higher power. It's trusting your intuition. And I don't know about you, but many times over, my trust in my own intuition is like, okay, I know I need to do this, but maybe not today. Maybe not today. But I will tell you, and again, I talk about this too, is that it's hard to distinguish between intuition and wishful thinking. Okay? And many times, yeah, and I don't know why I'm going to go back to that. It looked good on paper, but it's like, so it looked good on paper, and that's really what I wanted to do, even though I really felt called to do this. Okay? So this is about that. This is saying you're not going to have all the information to make your decisions, but there will be this thing where you have to really, connect with that higher power, lean on your intuition. Also, too, it's sometimes you have to just go ahead and put the fear behind and take that leap of faith. Okay? I don't like having to do that all the time. I don't like it's like it's scary. It's scary. Okay, so let's go on. Next card. Okay, again reversed. Conflict and defeat. Well, let's just go ahead and put this with the 5 of air. Okay? Let's just put this with the 5 of air. We're not even going to go through that again. It's a 5. It's change. It's just putting you in this place where you're like, do I, don't I, do I, don't I? What's the best route for me? And, and again, it's, see, the one thing that we're looking at, though, the one thing that I'm kind of conveying, and I don't mean to do that, is while this is that negative piece, we do need to look at the positive piece that, that a relationship is coming. A relationship is drawing closer. There's a leap of faith and unexpected opportunities following your dreams. Yes, you may go through some ups and downs thinking about it, but, You have this very strong psychic ability. You have this very strong connection. Utilize that. So I don't mean to focus so much on this mental anguish. It's just, that's just what, that's like those barriers. That's just that barrier, because you will break through that barrier. You will. Now let's see what this last card says. Memories of love. So this is kind of a nostalgic card. This is kind of a reflective card. This is looking back card. This is also, so basically here it is, you're looking back. Maybe you're looking at your hopes and your dreams. And again, that September, this is like September was just kind of written for you. I didn't write, I mean, I took notes, but it's again, looking at what is it that I wanted to do? What was my hopes? What was my dreams? This month will be a great time for you to rediscover that, okay? Again, it's just this air energy just kind of just plays with our minds. Remember, the air energy is kind of like, especially with how intuitive you are, how psychic. This is when I talk about this as you're in line. You might be in the bank, you might be in the grocery store, and you're just kind of having an okay day, and you're like, okay, yeah, this is okay. Oh, look at the line is long, but you know what? Doesn't matter to me. And then as you get closer to the checkout or the checker, the person, the cashier or whoever that is now, you start feeling angry, and you start feeling like, boy, why don't they move faster? Oh my gosh, that person's paying cash. Oh no, they're writing a check. What the heck is going on? And you're like, I was doing fine. It's that air energy that comes in. It's part of being empathic, but it's that air energy. So that you can just start picking up other people's energy like that, other people's thought processes, and they're not even yours. So really, I always go in and when I feel that happening, I ask my higher power to cover me with your cloak of protection, and whatever is sent my way, send it back. Now, I'd love to say that I say, oh, cleanse this energy and send it back in a more positive vein. I'm just like, no, send it back. So I'd like to be a better person in that. But many times if I feel that I'm being inundated, it's kind of like, send it back. I think of myself as a mirror and reflecting it back. Hope that helps somebody. Now, 1, 2, and 3 pieces of advice. So what advice words do we have? Now, let's see. Trust. Trust in the universe. Trust in your higher power, guardian angels, spirit guides, your divine, whoever it is. But sometimes, again, when you take that leap of faith and follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities, sometimes you just have to go on trust. Okay? So even though you may not know everything, you may not know all the facts. Okay, next card. Guilt. Well, we're going to go put this with the air energy, okay? We're putting this with the air energy. This is, again, now, the thing about guilt, okay, if you notice, this woman, she's almost wants to tear her hair out. At the top, there's flowers. If she could just get beyond the guilt, there would be these wonderful, wonderful flowers. But if you look, and this is one of the things, now guilt is usually self-imposed, however, or it could be given to us. And in this case, look at the hands. These are others' hands. Now these could be memories. These could actually be people that we live with now, but these are others imposing, hurting, okay? These are the ones that, where you say, you know what, I think I'm going to go, and I've always wanted to go to Italy, and I'm going to go to Italy. And then, oh, have you paid off your student loans? No, but I'm caught up with them. Oh, okay. Have you paid off your car? Will you have enough money? So it's these insidious little thoughts that come into our head. Again, it's what I was talking about. In the grocery line or in the, bank line, whatever that is, it's like all these insidious little thoughts that come from others into our heads. So just be aware of that. Your last card. Okay. Receptivity. Now this is quite a beautiful card. This is again that card making sure you have that connection. But receptivity is also be aware of what you allow into your head, okay? What you allow to be sent to you, what you allow to stay there. You don't want that. You don't want the negative. You want to keep the positive. That's what you want to allow. But for the most part, but again, keep that. But for the most part, except for the fact that you're going to have some mental, you're going to go back and forth. I mean, and literally, you have some wonderful, wonderful opportunities here. You have, you aren't going to necessarily know everything that you want to know to make your decision, but you are open to the universe. You do have trust. So in the most part, this is very positive September for you. The only problem is, the only barrier is sometimes we let our thoughts get in the way. So, but I do that too. What are we going to do, right? I do that too. So, my Tauruses, as always, know that you are loved and be blessed. Bye-bye.